everyone, welcome to this video. I hope you all are fine at home. In today's class, we'll be studying about the classification of sectors on the basis of ownership of assets. On this basis, it has been divided into two, your private sector and public sector. Private sector. The ownership of the assets and delivery of the service is in the hands of few individuals, your Reliance and Kingfisher. Now talking about the public sector. In public sector, government is going to take the responsibility and will be providing service to the people. In this, the ownership of the assets and delivery of the service is in the hands of the government. Example, MTNL, Indian Railway. Now, in the next slide, we'll be doing the detailed analysis of both private and public sector. First one is your public sector. Public means it's going to work for the public, people. Okay, in the public sector, government own most of the assets and provide all the services. In this, your railway and post office are the examples of public sector. The purpose of the public sector is not just to earn profit. It is one of the most important characteristic that they are not working so as to earn more and more profit out of it. They are working for welfare of the people. Their motive is to provide service. Now, when you are investing or providing service to the people, you require a lot of money. Where that money comes from? This is the question. Okay, the government collect lot of tax and revenues from the people, and that tax and revenues is being invested on your services that are provided to the people. I hope everything is clear. Now, coming to the private sector. In the private sector, the ownership of assets and delivery of the service is in the hands of the private individual or companies. Meaning any individual, it can be me, it can be you, will be going to take the charge and will be providing services to the people. We can take the example of Mukesh Ambani. He is running the Reliance industry and so many services he is providing to the people. But the motive behind this that he is providing services, but he also want to earn more and more profit out of it. Yes or no? And he is charging lot of money from the people. But it is not the case of public sector. Public sector is providing the service, but their motto is to provide services and that is affordable to each and every one of us. Yes? Okay. Now, in this, companies like Tata Iron and Steel Company Limited and Reliance Industry Limited are privately owned. The activities in the private sector are guided by the motive to earn the profit. To get such services, we have to pay money to these individual and companies. We have already discussed that. Now, coming to the role of government investment. What does this mean? That government need to spend a lot of money on certain activities or certain economic activities. Why the government is spending that large amount of that? We'll be studying that. First, there is a question in front of us that why government is need to spend that lot of amount of money. Because there are some activities the government has to support, because each and activity or each and सर्विस रिक्वायर्ड अ लॉट ऑफ मनी. मीन्स अगर आप पब्लिक को सर्विस प्रोवाइड कर रहे हो तो उस सर्विस प्रोवाइड करने के लिए बहुत अमाउंट में पैसा चाहिए होता है, मनी चाहिए होता है, एंड दैट मनी कैन बी प्रोवाइडेड बाय द गवर्नमेंट बिकॉज ईच एंड एवरी इंडिविजुअल इज़ नॉट हैविंग दैट लार्ज अमाउंट ऑफ मनी. अब सर्विस प्रोवाइड कर दिया, पब्लिक बहुत ज़्यादा है, उन पब्लिक से मनी कलेक्ट करना है, कलेक्शन प्रोसेस भी बहुत ज़्यादा वाइड होता है, तो वो सब एक इंडिविजुअल हैंडल नहीं कर सकता. सो गवर्नमेंट इज़ गोइंग टू टेक दैट रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी एंड गोइंग टू कलेक्ट ऑल द मनी दैट इज़ being collected from the people so as to run the Indian economy. Now, which are the sectors that government is spending? Your health, education, on all these your government is going to spend and the people is making use out of it. Okay. Besides that, there are certain things that government is spending. जैसे इलेक्ट्रिसिटी प्रोडक्शन है, उसमें बहुत सारी प्राइवेट कंपनीज उसको प्रोड्यूस करती है, पर गवर्नमेंट उसमें अपना इन्वेस्टमेंट देती है. क्यों देती है? क्योंकि जो उसके प्रोडक्शन और मेंटेनेंस पे जो कॉस्ट लगता है वो बहुत ज़्यादा होता है, और अगर वो सर्विस लोकल पीपल या पुअर पीपल या पीपल लिविंग बिलो पॉवर्टी लाइन उनको प्रोवाइड करते हैं, तो उनसे जो प्राइवेटली ओन्ड कंपनीज है वो उनसे बहुत ज़्यादा चार्जेस लेंगे जो उनके लिए अफोर्डेबल नहीं होता है. सो द गवर्नमेंट इज गोइंग टू एक्ट मीडिएटर इन बिटवीन बोथ पीपल एंड पब्लिक प्राइवेट सेक्टर. ओके, मीन्स मीडिएटर का काम करेंगे. जो गवर्नमेंट है वो इन्वेस्टमेंट करेगी उस कंपनी में, और कंपनी जो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी वगैरह प्रोवाइड करेगी वो सब इंडिविजुअल को जाएगा. मीन्स उसमें गवर्नमेंट का अपना एक परसेंटेज होगा. ओके, नाउ सपोज वी कैन अंडरस्टैंड दिस एग्जाम्पल. फार्मर्स से जो गवर्नमेंट है वो जो वीट है 20 रुपीज़ kg पे बाय करती है. द गवर्नमेंट इज गोइंग टू स्टोर दैट वीट, and that wheat is going to provide it to the people at what price? 2 rupees per kg. Yes or no? People living below poverty line are being provided that wheat that government bought for 20 rupees at 2 rupees per kg. So in this way the government is providing the service to the people. Besides that, one other example is government also need to pay attention to the aspects of human development such as availability of safe drinking water, housing facilities for the poor, and food and nutrition. Okay, these basic necessities are not being provided by the public sector. Public sector is not going to invest on all these services because they are not going to earn any profit out of it. So government is going to take the responsibility of providing all these basic necessities to the people. Okay, and it is the duty of the government to take care of the poorest and most ignored region of the country through increased spending in such area. जब गवर्नमेंट ऐसी सर्विसेज प्रोवाइड करेगा तभी तो नेशन की इकॉनमी में इम्प्रूवमेंट होगा, इसीलिए गवर्नमेंट स्पेंड करा. दैट इज़ वाई गवर्नमेंट इज स्पेंडिंग लार्ज ऑफ अमाउंट ऑफ मनी सो एज टू कम अप विद द better economic development of the nation. I hope everything is clear to you. If you have any doubt, you can ask or call me on the message. You can message on my number. This was a last topic. From Monday onwards, we'll be starting with a new topic. Thank you and have a nice day.